Good morning. It is 9:30 in the morning and it is our first full day in Istanbul, Turkey. We're standing in our Airbnb right now in Fatih. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's the southernmost kind of neighborhood in Istanbul on the European side. So we're by a seafood market, a bunch of seafood restaurants, and in a little bustling neighborhood a little further away from all the tourism.
Pretty close to the water though, just a quick 5-minute walk over and you can find a bike path on the water. It's pretty nice.
So here is a quick little tour of our Airbnb. It has everything we need. It's pretty elegant looking, bunch of gold crown molding. Said it makes me feel like a sultan, something of royalty. But it has a full kitchen, washer, did some laundry yesterday, just letting it dry. Going over here to the bathroom, which is a little bit larger, the shower's pretty deep. Very elegant though, as you can see. The bathroom sink is nothing like I've really ever seen before. And then one thing we found was pretty interesting was we can't throw any toilet paper in the toilet, which we've kind of experienced before a little bit, but I guess it's pretty common here in just Istanbul as a city. Many restaurants and hotels just require that you bin it, which is what they call it. So it's just something we'll have to get used to just because the plumbing and sanitation can't really handle all of that junk. So what we're going to do is go over to the Blue Mosque first, and we'll show you a little bit of our neighborhood on the walk there. So let's go explore. So this is our neighborhood in Fatih. Cats everywhere. And it's surprisingly quiet from our Airbnb. What are your first impressions?
Loud, busy, there's a lot going on, a little bit of a sensory overload, but in a good way.
Yeah, we're very overwhelmed with how much there is to do here and how large it is, and super excited. We've been looking forward to this, visiting the city for really since we left a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Hope it's not that much of an emergency. He's not going anywhere. So you might not be able to tell by all the horn honking, but people from Turkey are some of the most friendly people we've experienced so far on this trip. Just within the first 6 hours yesterday of being here, we were given tea, free tea, complimentary tea, and just everyone smiles at you, asks you how you're doing, and is super friendly and willing to talk to you. So it's been great, and we're looking forward to having more good conversations with people and seeing how they're doing.
Yeah, even our Airbnb host sat with us for about an hour last night, gave us complimentary tea, let us try a few different flavors, showed us everything on a map, gave us the best prices, where to go to get good deals, and even gave us a free transit card to get around, so it's super nice.
You can see right there that tall, slender tower is called a minaret, and it's used to perform the call to prayer 5 times a day.
So the minarets are a symbol, they're attached to a mosque, so there's tons of mosques here because Islam is the primary religion in Turkey. About 98% of its inhabitants are practicing Islam. So you can hear it blaring over the loudspeakers too 5 times a day. I didn't know it was happening at first. It's really cool. It's awesome.
We'll get a little bit closer and show you a better view of them. This is the Sultan Ahmet Square, which is the name of this mosque here. This is the Sultan Ahmet Mosque, better known as the Blue Mosque. And we'll be going in there around 2:30 is when it's open for visitors. And across from that square is the Hagia Sophia, which is a museum, and we'll be going in there shortly. I think we're walking into the Hagia Sophia now. We were going the wrong way to the Hagia Sophia. We're walking back. We are about to wait in line for the Hagia Sophia, and it's about a 40-minute wait. Excuse me, thank you. Scratch that, it did not take 40 minutes, it took about 5. And now we are in the Hagia Sophia, which was a Greek Orthodox Christian basilica turned an imperial mosque, which is now a museum. So let's see what we can learn today.
Alright, so we're standing outside the Hagia Sophia after we just went in. The architecture is amazing, especially because of how old it is. It has been used as a church for 916 years and a mosque for 483 years, if that gives you any idea of how old it is.
So now that we explored that, I think it's time for some Turkish tea and some food because we're pretty hungry. I have to try some of that corn. We are going to walk towards the Grand Bazaar.
Excited.
Hello.
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 Bro,
United States.
I hope one day I'm coming there, brothers.
Yeah, it's great. This place is
Awesome.
amazing though too. Yeah.
I'd come.
Love it here.
How are you?
Thank you.
Good,
Doing
how are
well.
you?
Thank you. How long do you stay here?
About a week. So the pomegranate juice is fantastic. Emma's is gone though. We're walking into the Grand Bazaar. Stop for some tea. Both got mint. And then a mixed platter of pastries. So we just finished up at the Grand Bazaar, which is one of the oldest covered bazaars in the world. It was built in the late 1400s, holds over 4,000 stores. I think it spans over 60 streets, and you can find anything there: spices, shops to sit down and have tea in the afternoon, lamp stores, pretty much anything and you can just bargain, haggle, kind of enjoy it. It's pretty hectic, pretty colorful.
It was cool. We got to see the Islam prayer call. So a ton of people got their rugs and lined up in one of the hallways, and we were sitting and having some tea. So that was a really cool experience for us as tourists, and everyone else is filming it as well. So it's definitely something unique.
So this is the Little Hagia Sophia. Came across this, the mosque. Some info about it there. Before entering the mosque to pray, you're required to wash your feet, kind of wash your body, cleanse your body. And this is one example of what you'll see typically near a mosque.
For example, let's say I'm working right now and I cannot pray, right? But I can do my lunchtime prayer till.
So those were the rules for visiting this specific mosque, and we're gonna go check it out right now.
I'm so warm.
Yes, that's unfortunate for people who are sensitive to warm weather. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of construction going on. So we just visited the Blue Mosque. In the background, unfortunately the main dome was under construction, so if you look up you see nothing but what was that, like cardboard, plaster, just covering the ceiling. It's cool to see. We'll probably go back a couple more times.
It's free.
So it's now 4 p.m. and kind of did everything that we wanted to do today. So finished the night around sunset on the Galata Bridge. So we're just kind of making our way towards there. Coming up to the waterfront right now. Sit down.
No, thank you.
No.
No, thank you.
No. She put it on your... Explain what just happened.
A little child put a flower crown on my head. Of course she was going to make me pay for it. So I tried to give it back to her. She said no. And whenever I handed it to her, she'd back away. I tried to put it on her head. And then it was really sad because she said she was hungry. But I don't have any coins and she wouldn't take it back. So I had to put it on the ground.
Just the waterfront is beautiful. We're on our way to the Galata Bridge right there, where we are going to end our day having some tea.
Yes, everything, yeah, brother.
First full day here, and we're just having some tea and some hookah. So thanks for watching, and remember,
You're always exactly where you need to be.